Your posture and setup to the ball are the most important elements in starting the sequence of a successful golf swing. Spine angle is the first fundamental of starting the golf swing sequence. The recommended spine angle for the selected club establishes your posture and dictates your correct distance from the ball. When this is off, the rest of your golf swing becomes an endless cycle of compensation and corrections. Let's listen to Dan Locke explain this essential first step of the golf swing sequence.
Achieving that perfect spine angle is the most important thing we can do to start our golf swing. Go ahead and set up away from the ball. Make sure that you feel or you hear the audible feedback. While you're doing that, make sure that the club is flat on the ground. If you go ahead and go down too far, you're going to lose the audible feedback. That's going to bring the toe of the club up. If you're standing up too far, you're going to lose the audible feedback, and the toe of the club is going to be low and the heel is going to be high. So we want to make sure that the club is flat on the ground. Go ahead and move into the ball. Listen for that audible feedback. Make sure that the club is sitting flat on the ground. Again, if you're too low, that's going to move the club out and bring the toe up. If you're too high, that's going to move the club back and you're going to lose that feedback and you're not going to be in the proper spine angle position. The SpineAlign Golf App helps us achieve that position and practice properly.
Now, let's see how incorrect spine angle affects your distance from the ball and can lead to different swing faults.
We're going to go ahead and bow to the ball. This would be the perfect setup position where our hands are straight down. Now watch what happens when I get too close to the ball. The SpineAlign app stops giving me the audible feedback. I know that I'm too upright with my spine angle. Okay, if I'm too upright with my spine angle, chances are I'm going to bring this golf club from out to in on the downswing, and that's going to create a pull. Okay, because I'm pulling across the ball. It will be a pull as long as the club face is either square or slightly closed. Now, if we take that same scenario where I'm standing too close to the ball and I hit it with an open club face, again, I'm too upright, too close to the ball. My hands have to return across my body. I could also hit a slice in this position because my hands have to create that path back across the ball. Now, let's take the other scenario where I'm standing too far from the ball. Okay, if I have my SpineAlign app on and all of a sudden I go from the perfect position and I lower my spine, moving my golf club out, okay, now what I've done essentially is I've lowered the swing plane. Okay, so when I lower the swing plane, now my club is going to be flat coming into the ball and I can create a large draw, or I can feel like I'm pulling around the ball. So it's so critical with the use of the SpineAlign app that we stand the correct distance from the ball. That's where SpineAlign really allows us to practice the correct way. Getting set over the ball. If I can hear that audible feedback, I can make my takeaway and get into the proper position in the backswing, allow my hands to drop till I can get back into spine angle and rotate. That is going to keep my golf club right on plane.
Many golfers attempt to fix symptoms, changing the takeaway, altering swing plane, or manipulating hand positions. These quick fixes often create even more long-term problems. They cannot work consistently unless your fundamental angles are correct first. When you set up with the correct spine angle for the club in your hands, your swing mechanics naturally start to organize themselves. Movements become easier to learn, repeat, and maintain. The chance for compensation and errors is dramatically reduced. No matter what swing issue you are trying to fix, the solution must always start with achieving the ideal spine angle for the club you are using. The SpineAlign Golf App gives you instant feedback, so you are never starting with a bad spine angle. Swing faults disappear when you correct your fundamentals. Ready to fix your golf swing the right way? Visit www.spinealigngolf.com and get free access to the complete SpineAlign Golf Academy lesson program.